Why am I so awkward? Hi guys, it's me Paige. Welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a little bit different because I'm not doing a baking video, I'm not doing a vlog, but I'm doing something a little bit different. I kind of just wanted to explain like why I'm doing this channel and what motivated me to do it. So as most of you know, I am dairy-free, gluten-free, and I try my hardest to be refined sugars free. Sometimes I do vegan stuff. And the reason that is because, drumroll, I have Crohn's. Yeah, I have Crohn's. Crohn's disease, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, basically your body is trying to attack what you're putting into it because it can't decipher the good from the bad. And it kind of notices the food you put into your body as a foreign substance. You just have all this pressure and inflammation build up in your intestines. A lot of things can happen because of that. There's a lot of pain that's involved, and there's a lot of flare-ups that happen. It can be pretty unpredictable. They say it's something that you're born with, and there's no way of like curing it or getting rid of it. Pretty much all you can do is either take medication for it, which is the route that most people go, or depending on like the severity of it, you can try to use diet instead to control like when your body will have those flare-ups. That is why I do a lot of my dairy-free, gluten-free, just all those types of foods. It's been a long road. I've been through multiple hospital visits. I've been through a surgery recently, countless CT scans, MRIs, x-rays, things like that. So it has been a process kind of learning how to deal with it. They say you're born with Crohn's, but I didn't know about it until 2015. I went a while being in a lot of pain and was trying to control it by just doing like natural food and like a diet and like just clean eating. But it seemed like anything that I did didn't really work because of all the inflammation. So I became really discouraged, and I eventually got onto the medication. And then eventually found out I had a stricture, which is like a scar tissue that's built up in your colon. This past month, I had surgery to get the stricture removed. This can apply to anybody with any health issues. I didn't want to acknowledge that there is actually an issue. I don't know, I think it's natural for people to kind of go through that when they're diagnosed with something. You kind of take a step back and maybe you're a little bit skeptical like I am on a lot of things, and I was just like, well, it could be a lot of other things, let's not jump to conclusions. I finally got to the point where it was starting to sink in, and I isolated myself from a lot of the people who like were trying to help me and like really cared about my situation. I think when you're going through something like that, you kind of have that mindset of you don't get it, you don't understand. Nobody around me really gets what I'm going through. You just don't want anyone to try and understand because they couldn't. How could they? Your mind is kind of like a war zone whenever you are processing these thoughts. Like you go back and forth and you're just thinking, why do I have to go through this? Why me? I'm not going to get to do so many normal things. I get it. Like I understand when you're young, you have health stuff going on, like you feel totally defeated because you're like, okay, this is a time in my life that I'm supposed to go out and like have fun with my friends every weekend. I'm supposed to go away to college if I want to and just like experience the world and travel and do all these different things. And it becomes so easy to feel just totally defeated because all of a sudden you can't do those things. It sucks, honestly. There's nothing that can prepare you for bad news like that. Another thing that will go through my mind all the time is I'm upset about this, but there are other people out there who go through so much worse. That was another kind of stumbling block for me. I almost felt bad for feeling bad for myself. But I have kind of, out of the past couple years, drawn two things from my situation, and that would be, A, it is okay to feel defeated. It's okay to feel sad or upset or just disappointed. It's okay to feel all of those things. And I think for me personally, I was feeling all of these things and I just didn't want to acknowledge the fact that I was feeling them because it's so overwhelming. It's really a lot to handle and try to take in. So I guess my point is, it is okay to feel upset and defeated and disappointed, but the main thing is just to not let yourself stay in that state of mind. B, do not be afraid to let the people who care about you to try and help you. I have been so blessed and I feel very fortunate to have an amazing group of friends that surround me with just like overflowing love, and they understand my situation and they get that I can only eat certain foods or I can't do certain things. Or like when I was in the hospital, they all came to visit me and like hung out with me when they could have been out doing other things, and like they chose to come see me and spend time with me. And they have been so supportive through this whole thing. Guys, if you surround yourself with people who are going to uplift you and encourage you and genuinely care about you as a human being, it will make things so much more bearable when you're going through stuff, no matter what it is in life. Third of all, I would just say be creative, find different ways to work around your situation. There's always going to be a positive side. For me, a way that I've been trying to be more creative and kind of handle this whole thing is through doing a YouTube channel. So like the baking videos, I do that because yes, I enjoy doing it in the first place, but also it really helps encourage me to keep on pushing and keep on fighting this battle, but I can do it in a creative space like YouTube. Everybody has a battle that they're fighting in life, and some hide it better than others, but nobody has that ideal life. If your battle is Crohn's, like it is for me, then accept it, own it. First of all, realize that this is something I'm going to have to deal with, and then move forward from there. It's okay to feel sad and down on yourself, but don't allow yourself to stay in that state of mind. You have to come out of that eventually, or else it's just unhealthy. And then surround yourself with people who are willing to help you rise from that situation. We all have issues. We have things that we're dealing with in life. Let's be real about it. We're all human. So I guess more than anything, this YouTube channel is really just kind of an encouragement for myself. But obviously I want to reach out to anybody out there who is dealing with any type of health issues, even specifically Crohn's, since that just happens to be something that I kind of know more about. I just want this to be a community that can help each other out and can reach out and can share recipes, or even if it's not recipes, even if it's just like, hey, this is my battle, I've been through this, and I want to share it with you guys and help in any way possible, then please, please, if you're watching this, just be open to sharing and be vulnerable with people, because it makes such a difference. The way I look at it is, if I've been through a ton of crappy stuff because of my health, but I can help even just one other person who's going through a similar situation, then it's totally worth it. But yeah, I don't know exactly what this channel will hold. I definitely want to keep doing baking videos because that's a huge part of my motivation to keep going and keep trying with Crohn's, especially trying to do it like diet-based. But I also want to do more things like vlogs and travel and things that can uplift people, so you can know that even if you're going through a lot of health stuff, you can still live life and live it to the fullest and go out there and experience things, and maybe not in the way that you thought, but there's always a way. You just have to be willing and get a little creative with it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, I guess, if you want. Comment down below if any of this resonates with you, or if you want to share your story. I'm here and I would love to listen to it. Subscribe, and I will see you guys in the near future. Thanks, guys. Bye.